regulations, and I think most people would agree that that's a good thing to do. What's the time frame? If you're going to reverse the regulations, how much will you have to get through the legislature? How much can be done maybe at the commissioner level? And when do you think we would start seeing some relief on that?
We're going to need a legislative buy-in to get to the heart of some of the stuff, but some of it can be done on a commissioner basis. I think this will mirror and play with what has been our process over the last 22 months or so of lean analysis in our major departments, now all of our departments, of policies and procedures. Looking at cutting out as much time that we tie you all up in. I'll give you a couple of examples. In the Department of Energy, we didn't have energy before, Energy and Environmental Protection, we have stripped out hundreds, actually I shouldn't say that, we have stripped out months of days in the pendency of applications in many different areas, including, by the way, also making appropriate investments in technology. Some of you will know this because of your manufacturing sites. You want to enlarge your manufacturing site and bring people in, particularly in a part of the state that sewer penetration is not as great as it is elsewhere. You know you have to bring in deep to get a permit to expand your program, your systems. Those permits were routinely taking 120 to 160 days. It's crazy. I mean, you can't wait around to make a decision about whether you can expand your facility for that long period of time when you know the moment is right for you to expand. In many cases, we've taken over 100 days out of that process. It's those kinds of things on a performance basis that now needs to be tied to let's actually look at some of the regulations that are causing delays that are going to be very important. So I don't have, we're still working on the whole proposal, but it will have definitive targets. We'll spell those out in the coming weeks, and it'll have a production schedule. I mean, if you don't give people a deadline and you don't give them a production schedule, they're not going to perform. They won't perform in your shop, they won't perform in my shop. So it'll all be built into that, and this is an early discussion of that, but that's where we're going.